Hey, y'all. We gonna get us a reading for the sign of Pisces. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Pisces. Now, Pisces, the bottom of the deck, we got ascending. Okay. So, baby, it seems like you on the incline, upward movement. Okay. You may have recently gotten downloads or a confirmation. It's something about like a crown chakra activation, something about your vibration. Okay. Hmm. It has a lot to do with the way that you handle situations and different things like that as well too. The way that you respond to discomfort or something is what I'm hearing. What's going on with this? Ascending what? Hey, moving forward. First card out. Moving forward, it's something about like this kindred energy that you reside in, this balance, this harmony, this unified energy, some type of divine union is what it's making me feel like. Okay, so again, with the linking up with your spirit team, come on now, spirit, you're doing too much with that. Too much. Somebody is concerned though, baby, nervous, worried, in fear. Okay, so maybe that's why they jumped out like that, but I don't want them to jump out like that. Okay, we're gonna try this again. What's going on? Moving forward. You may be I don't know. It's something about moving. With this moving forward, it's something about path, like travel, mile markers. I don't know if you're taking some type of road trip or you're doing something via car. Either way it go, baby, you got somebody confused. You moving forward has another person very confused, very uncertain. They don't understand how you did this. Okay. This may have something to do with the Scorpio, or this may have something to do with somebody who was fearful of change, and you changed right before their eyes. Some type of transformation took place. Okay. Yes. Divinity. See, it has a lot to do with your devotion. It has a lot to do with your protection when it comes to like God, your energy, okay? It's something about what you're devoted to, what you are a part of, all right? When it gives that hierophant, the tradition, your contract. Mm-hmm. And see, that's why a person is confused because they thought that they had you stuck. They thought they had trapped you, okay? They thought they had you bound. Mm-hmm. Your hands tied, your mouth tied. Yeah, somebody thought they had you in some type of restrictions or limitations or something like that. And it has a lot to do with the way that a situation has went over time. Somebody thought that they had gained your cooperation or something like that is what I'm hearing. Mm-hmm. Right. And see, it's something about you manifesting, you using you using the resources that you had in order to manifest the different things that you desired into fruition. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm. It's something about you being a healer. Yeah, something about you being balanced or bringing balance. All right. And see, we have a flying monkey here. Somebody was being a fake friend to you. Yeah, it's something about like a foe, a flunky, you know, bandwagon jumping. This is even making me feel like somebody traded over time or something. I don't know exactly what this is with this fake friend, foe, opposition, assistant, flying monkey ass energy is. Okay. But yeah, it's something about patience. It's something about again that healing, learning to be sensible. Yep. And now you're moving forward when it comes to some type of commitment, love offer, companionship. It's given in the upright though. That's what a person is uncertain about. See, so this is even making me feel like Pisces. Let's say you was in a situation where you was paired up with somebody, a soulmate, twin flame, something like that. You had somebody backdoor, thought they took this person from you, but then the way that you're moving forward, it seems like this person could not have been a soulmate, or they could not have embodied the energy that this person thought that they embodied before they snatched them, because you're supposed to be in balance. But you bringing shit into, you know what I mean? Like how? That's that uncertainty right there. What's going on with this? Yeah, see, we got destruction. When it came to this love offer, something was supposed to be very chaotic. Something, it was supposed to be a whole lot of drama. Something was supposed to have been uprooted. Okay. This person, like, they're confused because they knew for sure that they caused some type of destruction to your pathway. But baby, when it comes to what I say, God, can't nobody take nothing from you that they is not given to you. Okay. Somebody thought they had destroyed your divinity, destroyed your devotion, changed your beliefs, stripped you, is what they thought. Binded your manifestations. They thought they had got you to be this flying monkey energy as well, Pisces. They thought they had got you to adapt to what it is that they wanted you accustomed to. Yeah. See, it's something about like this pathway energy and this mature man. It's something about receiving, this partnership and something being balanced is what it is. Okay, there has been a change or an ending to the destruction, the drama. All right. And when it comes to your path, you have some type of strong influence. All right. It's something about you being very brave, very courageous again, but it's due to your devotion. You're very much so devoted, baby. Divine presence, anointed, chosen. All that cliche shit that people like to throw around them words, you actually embody that, like real leadership. And we have a mature man here that's actually in bondage. This mature man could have been like a hierophant energy. Somebody who conformed. He could have. Okay. Give me more on this mature man. This might be somebody's father, somebody's grandfather, or something like that. Okay. They may have manifested some type of opposition on a spiritual level due to them playing around in your energy. Yep. See, we got lust. Keep on wanting to fuck with my throat chakra too, baby. We got lust. Somebody was lusting over your manifestations, lusting over your resources. Somebody wanted to have dominance, have power, control, authority over you. Okay. They may have tried to restrict you using some type of lustful energy or temptation. Devil card energy is something about restrictions, addictions. Somebody was a foe to you, though. They were a foe when it came to your manifestations, right? See, ritual, right? It's something about the steps that somebody was taking in order to gain some type of influence when it came to you, gain some type of power, gain some type of authority, tame you. Yeah, see, it's something about, like, again, a series of actions. Like, that mentally manipulative shit is what somebody is trying to do to you. Give me more on this. We got faith in the reverse. See, they wanted you to lose faith when it came to this partnership, this somebody wanted you to settle. They wanted you to accept whatever the fuck it is that was being placed in front of you, because baby, that was all you was gonna get. They wanted you to feel like you didn't know if you were going to receive something else, so you're going to sit in the bullshit. But my thing is, baby, when you got that self-love, you don't give a fuck. It ain't nothing nobody else can offer you outside of you. That's why, yeah. They learning. Lack of faith. You also may have noticed that somebody had a lack of faith when it came to some type of commitment or love offer, so you moved on as well too. Okay. We got North Node energy. See, so it's something about tradition, authority, structure, beliefs, contract, this God energy. Again, institution, corporation. Like, it's like big energy, you know what I mean? Somebody thought they had really like fucked with your mind, messed with your confidence, your emotions, your heart, your love for things, your love for people. But see, it's something about you being a earth angel. It's something about your mission is to shed light. So somebody could never strip you up. Like that's your purpose. That's why you're able to regenerate energy the way you do, Pisces. That's why you're able to re-up. That's why you're able to bounce back. That's why no matter how much your shit get knocked down, it gets put back together somehow, some way. Okay. Yeah. Earth baby, yes. Halo in both of these when it comes to your pathway. You damn sure got some type of this crown chakra activation that's ascending. We got a King of Cups energy. Mm-hmm. Could be a water sign, masculine, or masculine energy who presents as being emotionally balanced because we have heartbreak here as well too, some type of suffering. Now let's get this understood. When it came to this lack of faith here, something was imbalanced. It's given that you were investing full fledged. You had faith, unconditional. You had a lot invested in a situation, and another person just simply wasn't investing like you. They didn't see it, didn't feel it, didn't know it. Somebody's heart, what heart type energy. Okay. So when it came to this North Node energy, you actually ascending into your purpose. This person was causing some type of destruction. They were causing confusion for you. They were changing a lot of different things for you. And it has a lot to do with, again, you were confused too when it comes to this twin flame, soulmate, whatever the fuck that is, that you know what I mean? It was a karmic tie. You was confused as well too. Mm-hmm. But that's where the uncertainty was coming from. It's something about somebody trying to make you feel a certain type of way about shining your light when, baby, you were born to be the beacon of light. Okay. You are a healer. You're supposed to talk to people. There's just like, I remember being in a situation where I used to be told I was too friendly. I'm too friendly, too friendly. And it's like, you know what I mean? I was always brought up and raised that if you make eye contact with a person, you speak to them. How you doing? Good morning. You know what I mean? Anything. If somebody speaks to you, you speak back to them. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like a mutual respect. And it was easy for me to make friends. The individual that I was dealing with, it wasn't necessary. It was it was different. So it's like to lower that temperament when all alone. You know what I mean? I was supposed to speak up. I was supposed to do what I'm doing. You know what I mean? But it was like you're not supposed to be doing that type energy. It's sometimes people want you to be fearful along your path. It's baby, you don't really be realizing the different energies that people be operating in. And they want you to be fearful of yourself in that way, like to hold you back or block your potential. Hmm. But yeah, a lack of faith here when it came to this commitment. And again, it was causing some type of destruction when it came to you ascending. All right. Your destined path is to spread this light, love, positivity. You're a very high vibrational person. Like that is your balance. That's justice. That has a lot to do with cause and effect. Like you don't be out here just doing a lot of fuck shit, therefore you don't get a lot of fuck results. Okay. Now with this King of Cups energy, water sign masculine, this could be a Cancer because it's giving chariot energy with that 61. Okay. But it's something about some type of authority. You know what I mean? Some type of control. You know what I mean? It's because you know the chariot is like an authoritative figure. Authoritative figure. It speaks of like integration, something coming together, the dark with the light in order to, you know what I mean, move forward. But it's something about like this lustful energy, you know, that an individual is operating in, which was causing some type of despair, some type of suffering, some type of heartbreak when it comes to, again, this tradition, them being part of what they were supposed to be a part of. So it's really feeling like somebody actually did have a contract with you or something like that, but they fucked over it. They didn't meet, you know what I mean? It's just like having a job and then you not being able to perform the job, baby. You lose that job. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Right. See? Work, labor, and efforts. Yeah, it's something about like the truth, the fairness, the cause and effect of whatever job it is that somebody was doing, what they were invested in. That's why this person is heartbroken, because they know that they were supposed to do something different than what they were doing, instead of taking the proper steps, to change, to grow, to mend, or, when it comes to that integration, they didn't do that. Somebody actually took the steps to prove that they was a fucking enemy. They was a hidden enemy. They was a foe. You wasn't supposed to, they not supposed to be here. Mm-hmm. It's like, goddamn it, somebody marrying one of God's children, move into the house of the divine, and then think that you're going to disrespect divine. You're going to invite Jezebels. You're going to invite incubus, succubus. You going to come through. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, yeah, no, the fuck you not. You were never finna do that. Right, see? Block, block, rejected. They were never finna do that. Were never finna disrespect my father, not my motherfucking daddy. Okay? Denied. Okay? So it seems like this is something where you could tell it was some type of secrets, hidden information, it's something with that behind the scenes energy, moon card energy, Pisces, and you didn't allow this person access when it came to you getting on this North Node path. You didn't, divine didn't, the organize. It's like the family wouldn't accept them, and they didn't give a fuck what you was talking about. You not marrying them, you not getting it. No, you ain't getting nothing with them, baby. We gonna make sure you straight. And at the same time that we make sure you straight, what we gonna do while you with this person, because it's a certain type of way that you supposed to live, we gonna dangle this carrot in front of their face and show them what they could have access to. They actually could have access to more, but they on some fuck shit. So we gonna let them think that they winning for a little bit. And then when you go on about your business and we snatch that rug from underneath their ass, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, rejected. It's gonna be just like Day Day and them when the mailman finally got Craig to accept, that letter. Hmm. And what he say, shit, if you don't pay them taxes by such and such tomorrow, you know what I mean? Then it's, back to the ghetto you go type energy, because shit, this motherfucker up for auction. It's up for grabs, dibs, and this, you know what I mean? See, so this person was rejected when it came to them being able to mirror your North Node energy. Okay. It's something about like shared emotions, shared experiences, long term goals. Somebody thought they had you locked in for a lifetime, and anything that you got, they were going to get to. Wishful thinking again. Yeah. See, it's something about structure, discipline, rules, authorities, power, experience. Mm-hmm. They weren't able to mirror this earth angel energy because they didn't go through that shit. They took shortcuts, remember? Hmm. They didn't learn. They kept doing they found a smarter way to do the same dumbass shit. So they can't mirror your energy. Could never mirror your energy. They ain't get the work again. Give me more on this. We got King of Swords. Hmm. So with this King of Swords energy, this is somebody who's very logical thinking, very head over heart, authoritative figure again. This King of Swords might be a Gemini, with that being 42. Or this could also be somebody who knows. They knew you was an earth angel when it came to your energy, your pet. Like somebody knew who you was. hmm Arch enemy, just like God and the devil type energy. So one of God's children and one of the devil's children getting together and trying to produce, trying to move forward, yeah. It's wild though, because something was supposed to work. Something was supposed to work. It was supposed to change. It was gonna change. They forfeited that contract though. Somebody knew that you loved yourself. They knew that you would always consider like your own regards, your own well being. I kid you not, your own happiness. hmm That's why they presented themselves as being like, as this authoritative figure, or being able to move forward, being able to progress, or something like that as well. It's something about this healer, you being able to heal your patient. Somebody it's something about like you not falling, Pisces. Like somebody just knew your resilience. They knew your goal. They knew your drive. They knew not to fuck with you. They saw what take like what's going on with this. We got a Queen of Cups here. The sweetheart. So it's a couple. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Give me more with this. We got genuine love. Somebody was working out of love, real love. Okay. So it's something about this Queen of Cups and some type of influence, strength, something about somebody being a leader or something like that. When it comes to like tradition, this hierophant, this corporation, this industry, it's something type big ass energy. And somebody was lusting like some type of restrict, like somebody had an obsession is what it is. When it came to using the resources of this healer, like manifesting off of using the resources, like they was gonna use your ass. You was somebody again, like that Harry Potter energy. You were the wand, though. You were the wand. It's just like if somebody needed a bazooka, you was gonna be the bazooka. They was gonna flip your ass sideways and you know what I mean, out your motherfucking crown chakra. You was, you know what, you. It was you. It was you. hmm And for a lot of y'all, it got to do a lot with like sexual energy, climax energy. They get your ass to keep on just, boy, yeah. It wasn't real love though. It wasn't genuine. It was an obsession when it came to this work. It had a lot to do with certain steps needing to be taken. Like somebody was never with you. Never with you. It was a never you and them thing. It was a get what I can get. You know what I mean? Like I'm telling you, baby, again, you were the wand, you were the weapon, you were the tool. It was you. It was you, Pisces. Manipulation. I kid you not. It was you. hmm But see, to go this far with it, that's why the ancestors got involved. That's that spiritual warfare. That's that. You know what I mean? Because what the fuck did you think that you was doing? hmm We got a Queen of Wands energy here. Mm. This Queen of Wands was blocked, or you may have blocked the Queen of Wands or something like that. Somebody appeared very like energetic, very confident, very attractive, or something like that as well. Like they didn't look like they be on the shit that they be on, but this person lacked faith as well too when it came to like an equal exchange or some shit like that is what it's giving me. Mhm. Hmm. And then we got the divine femme energy here. Somebody has been isolated, or even like with that hermit, somebody like that Queen of Wands has some type of hidden intentions, hidden motives when it came to this divine femme. hmm And again, this twin flame is something about like this mirroring energy. Somebody wanted to be just like you. They want to be just like you. hmm See, it's something about your achievements. Yeah, when it comes to this integration or integrating knowledge, or it's something about the authority. So this is even like how I was saying to a person, you can have like a masculine energy that's very masculine, but when they get with the right feminine, that feminine know how to temper them out, like balance out that feminine energy in them. Same as you have a masculine where he could come across a feminine energy that operates in masculinity, but then when he come with his dominance or he comes with his masculinity, it eves and like she can be soft. It has a lot to do with vulnerability. Mhm. Mm. Yeah. Somebody, this King of Swords energy, somebody knew something about like the success rate when it came to you. due to this self-love energy that you operate in. It's something about like with this judgment. So I don't even know if it's like a spiritual cord, right? Spiritual cord, it has a lot to do with your inner calling, like destiny. It's something about like somebody is being part of like spiritual council, spiritual, because you know how they have them meetings of Congress, and they had a different people from the different countries, and it'd be like the room, it'd be like they be set in a circle, but they sit up, you know what I mean? It's the different levels to it, and the people be in different places representing their different domains type energy. Like it's like that type energy. Like that's what you a part of. That's what your family, like it's something where y'all sit in high places. And your judgment is like, damn, I wasn't even paying no attention. Ancestors, I'm not playing with you with this courthouse energy. It's something about you coming from like a noble bloodline, righteous. Like it's something about fairness. Even when shit is unfair, you still know how to maintain balance, be fair, not very reactive. You used to be a little bit more reactive when you was younger, but you was more so plotted, calculated, like premeditated. Like that's how a motherfucker know you really could, like you could be strange if you want to, Pisces. Like if a motherfucker play with you in the wrong way, you definitely sure you know how to meet a person on their turf as well too. That shape shifting ass shit. hmm But Pisces is like a sign of duality, like mutable energy. It could go either way. You know what I mean? So it's something about you being able to maintain that balance. I kid you not. Like your ancestors, I don't know what y'all are part of when it comes to that Hierophant energy, but y'all, yeah, yeah. It's like again, like how I used to say when I was younger, I was never a devious child. It was certain shit that I just wouldn't do. I have always been a sweetheart, but my only thing just be like, leave me alone, just leave me alone. I've always been like to myself as well too, right? So it's like when shit would happen and my parents had to get involved, it was never like, why would you, or you know what I mean? When they would come into a situation and they would speak to me, they would always ask me what happened, always asking me what happened. I could even remember like my parents speaking to my teacher, and the teacher say, well, she did such and such, and the parents say, well, what was done to her? Like, what did you do to her? What did you say to her? Who did what to her? Like, why would she respond like that? Because I'm not like that. I'm not very reactive, very premeditated. I will watch, baby. I'm so patient. Like it's patient. It's real patient. So it'd be like, don't do no weird shit. Cause when we do get to the point where it's like, okay, you know what I mean? The top get popped off. Ain't no putting that top back on because it's full. I'm sure that it's full. I'm sure. I've made sure. I tell you, I even got to the point where I was cramming shit in there so I know it's full. So it like it ain't no putting the top back on. When that motherfucker off, it's off. hmm But yeah, with the ancestors, yo, the ancestors. It's something about like you happen to release something, them giving you a different perspective, them showing you that something was stuck, them, you know what I mean? Again, like these beliefs, this enlightenment, this realization, like yeah, your ancestors start doubling down on your ass. hmm Look, and we got actual money, literal money that was yours, things coming into balance. Again, fairness is something about like your blessings, as long as you got to stay on path, period. hmm and see, when it came to your actual money, somebody was trying to bind you. You was thinking that some shit was authentic, which was why you was working so hard at it, but this person was actually perform, yeah, nah, they was putting themselves in a position of the op. hmm and we got to awaken in here. hmm So this Queen of Wands suddenly became aware of the fact that you was a divine femme. The truth. It's something about this authority. Mm-hmm. Becoming suddenly aware of something. I feel like that's a lot of false, disingenuous lies. Motherfuckers been knew who you was. What it is you became aware. And when you became aware, you start maneuvering in a way that was unexpected. And that's more so that shocking, that awakening, suddenly becoming aware. They suddenly becoming aware of the fact that you've been unbothered by the shit that they've been doing the whole time. Mm-hmm. It's something about your intuition guiding you. It's something about, the giving and receiving of messages, something about the introspection. Look, communication. I ain't motherfucking playing with you. You was being told what to do when it comes to that authority. Mm-hmm. Again, with that shit being in you, not on you, it has a lot to do with knowledge, information as well too. Look, high honor. You see the way these bitches falling out? Quit playing with me. You see the way they falling out, Pisces. It's a lot of shit that you know where you ain't even get it from no book. You just know. Again, with that being able to hear shit and read it, like the vibration of words, it's hearing a word and never hearing a word and knowing what that motherfucker mean, looking it up just for the, you know what I mean, like confirmations everywhere. You come from a very righteous family, a very militant family, like your ancestors got integrity, and you gonna act like you got some motherfucking sense when you sitting on this council tour. You gonna get the booty as well too. But see, you've always had sense. It's like you took a long ass bathroom break or something like that. Your chair was never given up. Your position, what you represent, like your shit. It's your shit. Is your shit. hmm You damn sure receiving some type of blessings or something like that for being able to show this resilience and operate in this energy without even knowing what the fuck you was doing is what it's making me feel like. Yes, baby. House energy, your foundation, that inner calling, your destiny. Yes. hmm It's something about this stability. Again, your roots. The roots when it comes to these ancestors, baby. Even hearing that let go and let God type energy. Hmm. They say a tree ain't scared of a storm. hmm And it's something about like process, because it's like I'm seeing like a tree, but then the way my mind works, I've seen trees get uprooted. Some has not, but some has. So what if that tree get uprooted? The ancestors say they're gonna make paper, and I say, okay, that paper get used. What if somebody ball it up and throw it away? They say, what if that paper become a book? And that book, hey, I'm telling you, your ancestors, it's like the way that your mind losing is not an option. It's not an option, baby. Look, happiness, joy, bliss, yes. hmm It's something about, I'm telling you, you being led. Your happiness is what activates your money, your vibration. It has a lot to do with your vibration. And your stability comes from your ancestors. Yeah, baby, you some type of high honor authority figure. I kid you not. When it comes to whatever it is you were part of, you need to figure out what this shit is. This bloodline, these gifts, this hierophant, this organization, like you. And that's why a lot of this spell work and shit like that don't work on you, because you're head of an organized. It's just like somebody trying to take your information and use it against you when you created this shit. You wrote this shit. This your shit. It's your groove. They can't fuck with your groove. hmm Which is why you unbothered, because you really him. You really her. You really it. hmm And I'm telling you, whoever it is that thought they was gonna throw whatever energy to it, they fucked up. They fucked up. Definitely coming to the realization. Look, child energy. hmm Poverty, please help. Struggle. Somebody might need help with a kid or some shit like that. Commitment. So yeah, somebody might need help with a kid or might reach out to you to see if you get some type of help with a kid. Travel. Mm. Moving from, I don't know what that is, but yeah. Let me see. We got poverty, commitment. Somebody lost some type of contract. hmm And with that contract, they lost the ability to move forward. We got divination. So it's something about a reader, somebody going to see a reader, somebody might be going to see her, somebody is struggling when it comes to relationships or some shit like that. So they might be going to see a reader. It's something about a romantic connection when it comes to a child. I don't know what the fuck that is, Pisces, but I'm gonna leave that right there, baby. Something is not what it seems, okay? And that was your read.